Okay, thank you everyone for joining in. Today's discussion, it'll be on the Realm. That's a new feature that's being introduced. So before, if you use Trap before, you must have noticed it was a collaborate before. Any of you have used the feature before? And so that was more of a outdated system. Now they're replaced completely with the Realm. So for you, it's good. If you're starting for the first time, it's a good opportunity to do that. Now it's the basic terms as Somit was mentioning out. It's same like House Sigma, like a Zolo app or like a Zoocasa. They're like the same interface. It's very user friendly. You can interact with the users, like your buyers and sellers. They can chat, and then you can push notification to them. Any new listing came, they want to book a showing, they liked it, they star it, whatever. Everything is manageable. You can do your search, auto search every time. Send it a mass email from everything is managed by Realm. It's more of a modern thing that's there. So on the tab, when you log into the tab, it's there. The feature is on the first highlighted feature. You'll see that. Another thing, best part is it's already having an app. So everything is on your phone. You can manage from there. So you just have a login. You don't have to go and log in into a tab. So let's log in into Realm. So now going forward, I would encourage for you guys to use this platform. That's what the future is. Even you'll find it's more intuitive. The information it's given is good. The UI is good. And what will happen, your buyers and sellers will like that information. Everything is on their phone, so you can easily see the information. That's a plus. Now, once you open for the first time, you'll see screen like this. So I'll just go through the basic features so you can start doing the setup. You can start doing the search. Uh, I was talking to one of the team members. They want to do, let's say, door knocking over the weekend. But what is your strategy for doing the door knocking? Why you're going on that street? Do you know? Let's say I tell you there, this street is like getting most of the listing getting sold. Another street is like that, where there's a movement is less. Now you have to make a choice, right? Where there is more transaction happening, you'll go into that area. This shows that feature. What is a year-on-year appreciation in that area? What is the average price in that community? Everything will be on your tip. When you meet buyers and sellers, you already know the price. You know what is appreciation happening. And so you'll go and hit that target. If somebody asks you, I'm buying, let's say in Fletcher Meadow, for example, what are the schools I'll be going to? How you know it? Though you go to third party and then search it, everything is pre-built in the system. So those are the plus features that you need to use. So this will be pre-default, it will pre-populate your profile. So I would like you to edit it because this will be the information that will be shared to your sellers and buyers. So use this information. I'll just go through these features. You go to edit profile. I did my personalization already. So this is the default things I'll be there. But what you can do is you can add so that people knows you better. You are on Facebook, Instagram, all this information can be added. You are an external link. You can add as many as you want, like this way, right? So you can add your information. Once you're making the changes, simple save. It's same like Facebook, you're editing that platform. There's another personalization. Now, what will happen is now you have a new buyer. You went to an open house, you have a buyer available. You'll capture their information. You'll add into this platform. Then you'll share the link to them for them to install a House Sigma app. That is what Realma app. They'll install the app on their system. So you can easily communicate with them. So this is the first time invitation that goes to them when you're inviting. So what is a plus here is they'll get real-time listings. Rather than going to realtor.ca, that's an outdated system, they'll drive everything from here. Whatever they like, whatever they message you, whatever listings they want to book, you can manage from that. If they're not doing it, still that is fine. You can add and share your auto emails from here. Any questions, I'll pause at that time, but this is basically the message, default message goes to them when they open for the first time. The features you can add and edit everything. So for example, I added my signatures, right? So you can just add, know what you are. So these are the basic features. Just save it. Same like account settings, what will be your default features that will be shown when you log in. It will show my dashboard. It is for you. These are themes you can manage. You want dark, light. I haven't explored it. It's up to you. You want to do it. Not much meaningful. That's what I thought about it. Now let's say you go to the notification. This is a very good feature for notification. What happens when there's a new listing? Client said, I want to buy in like Erin Mills of Mississauga area. In that budget, $1 million, 3-bedroom or 3-washroom. When the new listing came, it will automatically push notification to you, and you can give alert to your clients. So this is what it happens. So this is how you manage. So what I would do is, this is called real time. When the list is created, listing added to the list, these are real-time notification. Whenever the client message you, you can get the real-time pop-ups coming, the push notification coming to your system. It's called push share. You can enable it. Don't enable most of them, otherwise it'll be too much information flowing to you. Just enable which all the features you like. What I would like is, let's say somebody watched your listing, for example, somebody messaged you, new listing came in that area, you can use that feature. So that's about the notification. That's about the settings part. Now let's go to the search part. That's the beauty of this. When you click on search, you have a toolbar search here also, or on the tab, main tab also, or you can search from here. Whenever you go to Trab or Mrabber, whichever portal you are using, you must have noticed you have to put a search criteria for a client. Client says in Mississauga, in Erin Mills community, this budget. Now what you have to go is go to the location. You can directly search on the MLS number also. If the clients gives you the number directly, let's say I say I'm in Peel, and then you can put multiple regions also. It's up to you, right? So no, not, I don't want to open this. I just want to refine more. I click on that. So let's say it'll show me what I want to see in Brampton, Caledon, Mississauga. Let's we go to Mississauga because we want to refine our search. Yeah. And then which community client said, I shouldn't click here actually. This is the client said, I want to buy in at, for example, Erin Mills area, whatever. So this is the area. Now you know, you don't have to struggle which is the Erin Mill area. You know, everything is on your tips. You can see what is average price around, this is what the listings are, and further you can refine your criteria. The client want on lease, they want on sale, whatever, you know, okay, 3,000, 2,000, whatever this is the price for a even lease in this area. So if somebody, you're working with an investor, you know what is a lease going in that area, and then same for the sale. Now you, if you have a sublease or whatever, right, and then you can picture out that you not a freehold, you want a commercial property, everything is there. You want to work on a condo, you have a condo here, right? What is the budget for the condo? Bed and bath, for example, they want to do 3 beds, and they're fine with the 2 beds also. We'll select that. And how many washrooms? Minimum 2 or a 3. So basically the filter criteria will be, you know, reflected that way. Now you saw in this area you have so many listings in that. It will show the portal here also. You can change this portal in the table format also. And what you can do is, your client said, can you share me the listings in the Erin Mill area with a 3-bed price? It's okay, he's open to the price, but minimum 2 washrooms. Now you know what is the average price range. You'll see, okay, their budget is told less than 1.2 million. So you'll select that listings which are in that price range. Let's say this one. And now what you can do is, you can save a search for your client, or you can directly send them an email. This is a CMA, we'll cover this later. You can add to your add a list of things. You can chat with your clients. You'll have buyers added. You can chat with them. Okay, these are listings I have, or you can send an email directly to them. When you send an email, this is the default structure that will be shared to them. How many listings you want to show at one view? You want to show 7 in the email, or you want to show 5? Add listing comments. This is the default link that'll go, or you can say, you can edit the subject, Erin Mills, for example, under 1.2 million. Right, so that'll be the subject. And now if you have any buyers added into the realm, that'll auto populate here. If I start searching my name, if I'm already added, it'll be there. So this is how you select them, and then you know their signature is there, just send them. That's there. Now you'll see the difference when you have been sending listings using other platforms. Let me show you what's the difference will be. Actually missed one part, because there are options. Remember, you can send it by as a broker, as a listing. So this is what I got. So this is how the email will be shown to me, and this is the link that is very important. Most of the time I used to give this link to them. So I'll just copy the link. I'll just do a WhatsApp, the message. If you don't have the link, that relationship is not built. They just asked you, they just did a query, right? Can you send me the listings in this area? This is the best approach. Now, when you open this link on your phone, you'll see the difference. Now it's not coming here, maybe because the portal is like that, but otherwise it'll show the map on the phone, because most of our users, they use what phone. So the phone, it will be very handy and it will be very crisp for them. So that's the beauty. Like, let me see if I can open. Yeah, so and then you guys can, yeah, let's do that. I was just thinking if I can show you how it looks like on the phone, if it shows that way. So that's the mobile version of it. I'm not sure this is the handy version of, but let's see. So I was impressed by this thing actually. It'll show in the map. This will hardly use in the phone. And you can easily, they can click on that. It's very interactive and intuitive, right? So you can just click on this. So it'll show all the information. That's the best part of it. And here it is showing their listing information. Actually, we have to hide that. We don't have to show it because it is a broker. Ideally, we don't want to tell them that this is guys the listing agent. If we share it, like our name is over there on the top. Yeah, no, we have to do it because what I did was I didn't select the settings here when sharing it. So there is a setting, right, that when you share this listing, whether you want to say is client view, or you send it as a broker copy. When you, by default, it's a broker copy. Be mindful of it. Yeah. So we don't want to tell that this is listed by other client. They can directly contact. We have to show it's our listing. Ideally, it's our listing the way it is, and then obviously at the bottom it will show that it'll be the listing of ABC client of brokerage, right? That's when you share with that. And now I can send that as an auto email also. Here I can send that as a new save search. If I go here, listing in Aaron Mill under 1.2 million. Now I can send to myself, I can send to the client. There's a client, right? So the client information is there. I can push that information. They'll get a notification of it that there's a new listing coming in the area. I can enable it, never or real time. You know what is real time? Listing came into the system, automatically they'll get an alert. Not in this market, maybe till February, they need a real time. Because when the listing came, they're ready, they're put in action. Maybe for lease listing, they might be in today's market. So you need to go as per the market, just select them, and then you can select what version. It will show 7 pictures, whatever. You can save this as a my default search. You got the point why it's called default search. Client always wanted to see an Aaron Mills, 3-bedroom, 3 washrooms under 1.2 million. Now this will be their auto email search that is selected by default, or this will be one-time search that is there. You can just save it. Now I can reuse it, that search anytime. Any question on this? Because this is the feature that I liked about it, the searching capabilities and sending and interacting with your clients. You can interact with your client. There is a chat feature. You can, let's say this is the client. It's not showing it here, right? Because I don't have added here. But basically, these are all the clients. So we can just message them directly and chat with them. There's a listing matching your criteria. Do you want to see this or not? That's because everybody is on their phone. So that's there. And it is important too, how to add your contact, because most of your contact will be in collaborate. If you're using this system already, if you have new contact, you have to add it here. Just add new client, same information, name, first name, phone details. And if you have any additional information, save. And you can invite them to the system. When I click save and invite, they'll get that link on the email that I showed you initially when we were doing the profile thing. So they'll be invited to this app, they'll install it, you'll have what two-way communication happening. It's up to them. If they're not, they still receive my emails. Yeah. So that's there now. Remember, I was talking about the best feature about this is, you know what is happening in that community, what is the average price of it. So let's say now we go here. Let's select any location, any of your favorite area. Let me know. You're tracking that area. So Rexdale will be part of Toronto, and then it will be part of Etobicoke, I believe, right? So C10 or it's A10, I think, right? C10 is there too. It's somewhere here actually. So we can, this is there. So let's figure it out. That's it's somewhere here. What we can draw. Let's make it here somewhere. That this is the area that client mentioned. It's the same, the polygon thing, right? So now we have the listing is in the area. Now they said for sale, obviously we are for sale. Let's say they are open to the criteria and everything. Now what we need to see is, one of you guys said, let's there are so many listings, and then what is the activity happening? I want to do some flyering, I want to do some marketing, I want to do some door knocking, maybe some social media ad targeting to this area. But I don't know which area I should focus on. So what I'll do is I'll explore this tool. So these are the things that you need to be handy with. Let's say client asks you, what are the schools in this area? Whether I want to understand how many schools it have. So you'll see it'll start showing me the school in that area. And if I click on this, it'll highlight which area is covered in that. It will show you it's a middle and an elementary school. Obviously, elementary school will have lower range. And if you have a high school, it have a bigger area to cover. So let's say cover this one. This is again an elementary. This in a high school covering that area. Now you can tell them, okay, in your area, this is the school. It's very convenient to you. You have an elementary school, you have a high school. And which board, all this information, you already have it. Now, for you, you want to see what is the appreciation happening in this area. You have an investor client, we want to say like what was the growth and shall I invest in this or not? Whether this community is better for me or not. So what you will do is you select growth here, and then it will automatically start showing within 1 year which area I've seen the best appreciation. Did you notice this one says what? 21.1%. This is 35. This is 49. Even this pocket is what? 50% growth in 1 year. But you must have seen some pocket is what? 10%. So now you need to be what? A smart realtor. You know where to work. You don't want to work in this area which is what? 6% growth. 65%. Where is the 65? Very small. It's a big, yeah. Yes. 3 sales in the block. So you know what is happening. So you have to focus in that area. And when you tell this information to your client, you don't have to tell that I have an app to do it. You have to tell, I did my analysis just for you, and this is the information I have. Maybe you can print it out, take a screenshot, or just say like in this area, I've seen recently in Humber made whatever this area, this says 27% growth, but the neighboring area has just 7% growth. And I would love you to invest in this pocket. Now they'll say, okay, this client, my agent is very educated, he's very professional, he knows, he's thinking about me. So the whole point of being a real estate agent is how much value you're adding to your client. And the other part is you need to use these tools which are given to us. If you don't know how to use it, you won't be able to add the value. Did you notice something here? Yeah, I noticed minus 15%. So then, would you help them? No. This is not, and you have a numbers to justify. We were in a conference last 3 days. What they were talking about is most of our clients are what? Indian people are good with what? Numbers. They're very analytic. They'll talk to you what will my property will list for, what numbers I'll make out of, and they are not emotional. They won't buy on emotionals. And they'll say, okay, they'll talk to 5 realtors, then they'll make their decision. So you need to know why they should work with you. Because of this, you have a better information, you're capable enough because you have that information handy. Yes. Okay, so now this is another point. Now you know where to focus. And the client said, okay, I want to buy in Humber area. What is the average price in that community? So now you'll see it will start showing you in that your pocket, you live in this pocket, your average price is around $1 million. You don't have to do your analysis. It's already there. It's 1 million, 1,900,000, 1. So you know which pocket they are talking about, and you know what is the average price. And nobody want to know average price, what it was last 5 years or 10 years. Maximum they'll talk about 1 year, right? We can say this is 1 year growth based on the market because market always changes. This is the best data we have. Yes. So now you know which area you have to do what? Your marketing, the growth, you know the average price. So this tool is very handy for that information. And this is another beauty. Turnover. Which area the people are moving most? So this means the area which the people are transitioning more, you need to focus on this. Remember, older the area is, less is the transition. People won't be moving, they'll be in their comfort zone, they're already settled down. So wherever you have a new build, there'll be more transition happening, right? So that's see, if this area you can already see is 3%, 4%. So you need to say, oh, this is wonderful. See this one? So why not you work on this community? And rest is all because, Toronto area is mostly what? It's already established communities. So the client is focused. There's less movement happening. Maybe in Malton, we might see more movements. Malton is okay. Less if you think about Brampton, let's see. Somebody who want to work in Brampton area, let's see what. So I'm more interested about this northwest area. Let's see. Can you see the growth, the movement happening? Why? Because Mississauga Mayfield Road is what? New built. There are what investors, first time home buyers, client moving in and out. So that's the opportunity for you. I won't work in Fletcher Meadow area. I would work in what? And I won't work in this. So it might be park or something, but still the movement. That's what. See, this is good too. 17%. Any questions on this? Any questions on using this tool? Even you are not using auto emails, search, at least use this capability for your benefit. Yeah.
Can you let me know how to hide the detail of other agent that you told that?
Yes. So when you let's say you got on search, you like this property, right? There's a tool called settings. Here we were sending the broker full. Unfortunately, never sent broker full to anyone. It'll have all the information. What you have to do is not client full. This one. This is what they are more familiar with. But it will still have better information. Remember, when you go to Treb, you do your search, it never shows the previous history, sold history. It have everything. Last sale, when was the last sale happening? Somebody is not using this tool, you're using it, they'll say this guy is more knowledgeable. The sheet he shared have more data and information available. So that's the beauty, right? So these are the things that you can pull. Can you see this? It shows all the information. What was the sale history? What are your calculator, mortgage info? All this information you can pull. What are the stats?
This look more professional.
Yes. Yes, they integrated everything here. Now, these are some of the attachments. If they have some schedules or attached to this, other property information. These are basically the photos. No, there's like schedules attached to this. We don't care about it. But let's try now what we did. We selected client sheet full. Let's email this one to our client. And then see the difference. Still logged in, but now can you see it? Listing contracted with this, that's okay. But who are sending it? It's coming from what? Us. Yes, so you got the information. So that's the beauty of it. It's a good question. Any more questions on this? Sorry? EXP will be, let's see, it will be on your email. Should be there, right? Because I think the information is missing here, but it will be there from where the email is coming. The first thing is you'll have this holds coming from what? This guy, and this is working with what? Yes. And you can view. Did we send this one also? This is one of the other listings, right? Same thing. Any other question? Then client, they can like it. They can start chat on this, right? So just listing to client, all this information is already there. Yes. Okay, thank you guys. I'll end this session, the recording part of it. So we'll continue based on your feedback for the Realm for the future trainings. We can do CMAs also using this tool. This is very handy. Install the app. Now your go-to task is install the app. Start sharing listings using this platform.